Hey guys, welcome to Tommen Talk with Crystal, Brie, and Steph. Today we have basically put up a poll for question and answers for, I guess, all things Boys of Tommen. We were lucky enough to have a call with Chloe this week. Honestly, we're still like in shock. Like this whole week has been wild. And there are some things that we can share and some things we can't, but we will try our best to, I guess, answer some of the questions that you guys gave us. So that's what we're going to do here. Okay, so I guess what we're just going to go is we have like, I don't know, like 40 questions, but we'll try and go through them pretty quickly. Just kind of give you our initial thoughts. We can talk about what we can, but like we kind of said, out of respect for Chloe, we're not going to kind of divulge anything that she didn't want us to talk about, but we can talk about things that maybe already are out there in relation to snippets and things like that, and then you guys can put two and two together. Okay. So the first question we got is, can you tell us how it happened leading to the Zoom call? And I feel like it kind of happened in different time zones. So I got the email. It was like the afternoon for me. These girls were sleeping. I was like freaking out in my car. I was calling. No one was waking up. Yeah, it was just like a real like short, sweet message from Chloe, like saying like she appreciated us, like she would like to connect with us. You mentioned a Zoom, so I was like, okay, like what? I thought we were being catfished, though. I'm not gonna lie, but it wasn't real. You may have seen my crash out video, but yeah, I basically was messaging these guys. I don't know. It was like probably 3 more hours until you actually woke up. So I'm like emailing Chloe back and forth, like, oh, they're waking up soon, like. Don't worry, we'll be free. She's like, anytime, like I can move things around for you. And I was like, she's gonna move things around for us. Steph woke up first. How'd you feel, Steph, when I contacted you?
I was like, am I still asleep? Is this a dream? Because I had so many like missed video calls and I was like, what is going on? And then you were like, oh my God, look, here's the email. This is Chloe like freaking out. And I was like, what is happening? Like, so then I was like, okay, this is real. I need to like figure out what to do. And how do we get Brie up? And then at one point we were like, do we know Grant's number? Like, how do we,
Yeah,
how do we like her up?
Florida to like knock on her door. We need the police.
This is urgent.
Honestly though, like I felt my phone buzzing. I don't know for how long because I was sick. Like I was really sick. I was like, I had a fever and I like took sleeping medicine to just go to bed. And I felt my phone buzzing and I kept like shutting it off. Like I kept like clicking it. I was like I was just in a trance, you know? And then finally Grant got up because he wakes up super, super early to go to the gym anyway. But he got up to go to the bathroom at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, okay, I'll just look at my phone because it won't shut up. So I grabbed my phone and I could see like at the top of the screen, like you guys were in a call, but I was like going through the messages and it's just like, oh my God, wake up now, Brie. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So I just joined the call. And then you were like, get ready, like we're talking to Chloe. And I was like, I hopped out of bed. I turned every light on in my house. Grant's like trying to get back in bed. And I'm like, no, like you gotta leave. I have stuff to do. Like I have to talk to my author. He's like, what? I was like, just go. I was like, I need to do this.
You were like, my author wants to talk to me.
It was completely dark. You go back in the room and you're like, Grant's like, what's going on?
He was like, what? And I was like, find me a shirt. I was like I look horrible. I was like, I'm in my pajamas. I was like trying to shove makeup on my face because I'm sick, so I look awful. And then I was like, oh my gosh, whatever. And she was like, 30 minutes. And I'm like, we didn't have time to prepare questions. We didn't, like literally no thoughts were in my head. I literally thought it was like in a dream.
Yeah, it was wild.
Especially because I feel like I dreamt that situation before. So like, I was like, no, this is definitely a dream. Like I've had these reoccurring dreams where Chloe wants to talk to me. So.
But yeah, that's basically how it happened. And then we basically just got on the call.
Yeah, and it was so good.
Later,
she was so nice, so wonderful. It was so fun.
Like just a nice, like genuine person.
I just like was like
so kind.
Yeah, it was so good.
But yeah, that's kind of how it happened. And yeah, I think we still kind of think it didn't happen. Like
I'm not sure. Yeah. If we didn't get the photo, I would be like, no, that was
nothing happened because we didn't record it or anything. So it was like I would have been like, I just made this all up in my head.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that was a dream. That was a very real dream.
Yeah. So it was super exciting. Yes. So next question is, what was it like talking to Chloe?
The best way to describe it is if like you're kind of like on like a FaceTime call with your bestie. It was literally so casual. Like she's such an open book. Like she literally just like was so open with sharing with us. We were open with sharing with her. It was not awkward. Like no awkwardness at all. It just felt so normal and so casual in like the best way. And like I feel like we were just all smiling, like even her, like everyone was just having such a good time. I think even Chloe mentioned like how much fun this was, like multiple times. It was really, really cool.
I feel like we laughed a lot.
Yeah, it was, and she was just really like relatable and like just like a normal person. Yeah. She even was like, yeah, we got chickens this summer and we try to do like nature. And I was like, that's so relatable because I would try to do something like that and be like, ooh, that was a bad life choice.
Yeah, like random stuff, random stories. Like it was
like real life stories, not just like book stuff. Like we know like real life stuff about her. She knows real life stuff about us. Like we like related on certain things. Just like talked about like dynamics of certain things. And it really was. It was very relatable. Like it was kind of cool because like I feel like when you don't talk to like your favorite author and it like they feel like out of reach, you know what I mean? Like it feels like they're like celebrities where you just can't relate to them. And then when we did have the opportunity, it was like this is just so normal, and she's just like a normal girl like in Ireland, just like chilling, like and like having the time of her life, like living it up with her family. And I'm like, this is just so cool. Like it's just so casual.
Next question. What do we think about the release dates and the order?
Good question. I think Chloe really has hinted in her Spotify playlist what's to come. Like, I'm not gonna be the one to say when something's coming, but if you wanted to look and have an idea, I would say her playlists are a great place to go and try to figure out that information.
And then I think like obviously we confirmed that like bot 7 is Liz and Hugh, bot 8 is Gibbs and Claire. I think there's like a lot of questions about like why that is, like why. I think some people wanted Gibbsy next, and then like some people were like it's pretty straightforward, Liz and Hugh would be next.
Yeah.
But I feel like it makes sense for it to be Liz and Hugh next. Like we know that Liz and Hugh still have a gap in their timeline before where we currently are in the timeline. Like Gibbsy is technically 2006 already. So
yeah, he's like on present timeline. So yeah. Present timeline, you know? So like it makes sense because we have to like get to where Gibbs is in order to have, otherwise we'd be like backtracking.
Yeah, and like Gibbs wouldn't go back. He's already been in 2005. So like we need Liz and Hugh to meet us from 2004 up to 2006. And then we'll be like that one that moves into that year. So yeah, this makes sense. But yeah, I think
and since their story is like so connected, we need to get both of them, like Liz and Gibbs, to the same spot.
Yeah.
And then kind of like the trauma comes out, and then the healing can happen.
Yeah, they need to be on the same plane.
Spot, yeah, timeline.
How did we initially feel about finding out that the book isn't coming out this year?
I feel like I wasn't as upset as I thought I was going to be, if I can be honest. Maybe it's because the Zoom call really, really helped us in the sense of like, it was just like a surreal moment, like not because I know things, but just because like I just felt very connected that like she's seen my work and like everything that I've been passionate about, like she was also passionate about. And like, it was just like this cool collaborative moment. So I wasn't as upset as I thought it was going to be because my theory is obviously wrong and like that sucks. But like, I think when she explained what's to come, it made me actually really excited too. Like, I feel like it makes sense, like from her plan.
Yeah, I think like she made it make sense. Like we were kind of like, oh no.
Yeah, obviously that initial like, oh, I want to know,
because we just want something, you know.
Yeah,
but I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, like some things aren't in anyone's control. So like you can only do what you can do, and she's going to deliver next year regardless. So
yeah, and I think knowing we were going to get 2 next year, like they're trying really hard for those 2. Like we're going to get fed really well. Yeah. So I think that lessens the blow.
Yeah, it's going to be worth the wait.
Yeah, instead of thinking like, okay, we waited a whole year and now we're going to get 1 book, and then we'll probably have to wait another year. We know we're probably going to get 2. So
yeah. She is going to somehow release us from this pain. So
that's for sure.
That is for sure. Are there any Easter eggs, or are we being delusional? Have there been hints that we have missed? Do they mean Easter eggs in like
the books, or like
I think
like the spot in like?
I would say that she definitely writes things with intention. Like she plans for a future. Like I think that like doing like rereads and like understanding the timeline would be beneficial because you could probably pick up on things, and like you might even be able to put playlists and stuff together.
Are any of your theories true, and were they the ones you wanted to be true?
I don't know how to answer that.
I don't either.
I feel like in general, like we don't know enough to know if
a full theory is true.
You know the vibes and what it might lead to, but that still results in a theory. If that makes sense. Like,
yeah, I feel like we have like more theories now that we have pretty good information. I would say we're on the right track. A lot of it.
Yeah, I'd say that too.
I don't think everything, because there was just stuff that she was saying that like no one would guess. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, there's always gonna be a shock factor.
Yeah. Which I want. I want that. Like I don't want to be always right. Like I don't want every theory to come true. It's cool to be on the right track, but like I don't want every single one of my thoughts to be like, this is what happens, because then it's like, okay, but then it was predictable. So like
a lot of the stuff is not predictable, that's for sure. So
no.
I think that's what makes it exciting.
It's also like you wouldn't have been able to get to certain places with theories because like you don't have the full context of things. So like you would have never been able to really form that thought fully. I'm trying to do it without spoiling anything, but like you need more context, you need more information in order to like get to where that like certain things would have happened, and I just don't think we had enough to form those thoughts. But I would say our theories are definitely on the right track of what's to come.
This is just in relation to like future books. Some of the questions are we getting Adele and John, Katie Feely, Adoring 13, Hooking 6, Tig's book? Like what are we thinking for the future?
Well, I guess we know the future is going to be like college years, and because she posted that on her playlist, like we have 3 more books until the college years come, so do with that with what you will. But she also has a lot of playlists that hinted at concepts.
I think the way her Spotify is set up is it often jumps to like different points of view that might not be in the next book. So that kind of clearly indicates to me like she had a thought. She probably like wrote something down and probably has like a plethora of ideas since she built this world and these characters. And I mean, if I was her, I would take those things and just like create a database. And then when it was like that timeline, you already have kind of like your ideas. Like you're not going to lose them.
I mean, we do know that she writes things that don't ever come to publication too. That does exist. There's things that we will never see.
I think like she like has built like a universe, so she has all these concepts and ideas, and it's like not a matter of like what, she already knows what it would be. It's more of like how and when she would do it.
Yeah, I agree.
She puts all those concepts, all those like playlists of names and things like that.
Yeah,
but as we know, like anything can change as well, so it's kind of like that's what she's thinking, but it's more about how and when that would actually happen.
It probably is like a week by week basis where she's like, this is my thought process right now and this is what I'm going to do right now, but then like next week comes and she's like, nope, I'm not going to do any of that. So like I think like you have to think about it in the sense of like, imagine you're writing a story and you have this whole plan and then you start writing it and you're like, I hate everything about this, and then like you scrap it. Like she does stuff like, she's a writer like that. Anyone would do that. Or even if you're writing like a school paper and you're like, this is not working, I'm gonna change my topic, you know, like she has ideas, and if she runs with them, she runs with them. If she doesn't, she doesn't. But at least they were an idea at one point.
Yeah, it was funny though, because she was kind of like to us, don't worry, Johnny and Shannon, if all goes to hell, Johnny and Shannon are gonna be okay.
Yeah, Johnny and Shannon are always okay.
That's the
so
one.
if you need that clarification, they will always be okay.
If you need something, just remember Johnny and Shannon. They're like Hugh and Katie's dynamic, romance, shielding, fake dating. Did we get any clarification on that?
Honestly, like yes, we did get some clarification, but I'm also confused.
And no, like I feel like she's not going to give away the whole like storyline. That's the fun of it. But it's a teenage bloody drama mess. Like which is what we all thought it would be.
I think people really need to go back in the books and read Katie's character, because I feel like the fandom has like made Katie into something that she's not, and I think you just need to like look at what she says. That's all I'm gonna leave it at.
Anything from you, Steph?
I don't have any thoughts that are shareable.
Next one. I feel like the only thing we can say there, which we did say in our videos, is we're getting Stevie from a library scene. So if you know where that is in the timeline, that is a hint as to how things are going.
Yeah. Again, why the timeline's so important. You can take what we're saying and like kind of like make yourself feel better if you know what the timeline's like.
And I think that's what makes us feel better, is we know it. So when we're hearing things, we're like, okay, about these decisions.
I'm like, that tracks. Okay.
Yep. So again, I think like we've always said, like Chloe's going to make it make sense. Like it's not going to be what we all think it is. Like I really think Liz and Hugh's book is really going to show us the most, like it's probably going to be the book that shows us how important perspective is, because nobody knows about them. Like we're in Johnny and Shannon for majority of 2005. Johnny knows nothing. So like just remember that. So like this whole book could be completely like what nobody expects. We've never seen it from their perspective. And
I guess another thing I can add is just that Chloe has not changed any of her characters. Like she had a thought and she ran with the thought, and they haven't changed.
Yeah.
And that I can confirm that.
Yeah. It's 100% always been the plan. Look at the indie covers. So that kind of covers like, I guess like if we look at cheating, fake dating, like it's going to make sense. That's all we can say. Will we be satisfied with Mark's ending?
I think so.
I think the Mark arc, Gibbs and Liz, we will be satisfied. We will be devastated. We will be feeling a lot of pain and hurt and sadness, which we do regardless. But I feel like that, will be the ending.
Yeah, it's going to be painful. It's going to be a lot.
It'll all work
but Mark's
out.
going to end.
Yeah,
he's going to end.
I think knows we all want Mark to be handled, so she's not going to do us dirty on that.
Yeah,
that's probably the one thing the fandom can agree on, is we need to handle Mark. So she's not going to she's going to give us what we need.
And if he wasn't handled, like I feel like we would never find closure in the book.
When do we think Hugh takes back Liz?
Like dating?
I feel like that means get back together.
Like formally, like together.
Formally together. End of 2005. I feel like my thought really hasn't changed. I feel like end of 2005.
Yeah, like beginning of this, like 2006. Kind of like when they're back at school and like he's
like seen together.
I mean, it foreshadows like a lot of the Spotify's that like he's choosing her, he's like standing up for her, he's going against everybody. He's kind of like arguing with Claire in a few of those snippets. So he's really,
I would say 2006. They're probably like officially.
Everyone's actually seen them together. Yeah. Which I'm so here for a good old like that snippet of the like hallway scene, the locker.
There's just too much.
I'm ready for it. When will we find out about the 3 weeks and Kiva?
I feel like Liz at some point is going to start remembering things. So I feel like that would probably also lead into remembering things about the 3 weeks. I don't know if we're going to know about everything, but I definitely think like she's going to have to regain some of her memories just to understand her own trauma.
Yeah.
So I would assume yes.
You can't really put like the 3 weeks in if you're not going to circle back to it.
Yeah, like it was such an important part of the book that like I feel like we're going to have to start remembering things. Like Liz is going to have to start remembering what actually happened to her sister. You know, like she keeps putting her own trauma on Kiva. And like I feel like she needs to like change that. In order to do that, you have to remember.
Yeah. And we know that the 3 weeks will be picked up anyways with that letter disparity snippet.
Yeah.
And we know that when she was in treatment for like at the end of R10, she was like talking about how painful it was to like think about the truth and like remember things, and how when she was like clear-headed, it was like so much harder.
I think it's not going to be a good time.
Really heavy.
No.
Really not. Do you think Sive will be held accountable?
I want her to be.
Not in the way I want her to be.
I want her done.
I mean, I want her to suffer a fate similar to Mark, but
yeah, but
is that going to happen?
I think
Probably not.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I think it'll be like
Maybe.
an opportunity for like parents to redeem themselves at some point. Like,
I feel
Yeah,
like the parents are just going to have to be somewhat held accountable. Like all the parents, like just kind of like how like Teddy and Marie were in their own way, were held accountable at the end. Like I feel like it's going to have to come out like some parents are shitty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how do we get there? I don't know, but like I feel like in order to grow, because like I feel like with Side's character, like she only started caring when the whole winter ball stuff happened, and like that's not fair. Like Gibbs has been trying to have open communication. He's been trying to talk to his mom. Like she's not observant, and maybe she was just blinded by Keith and his family and just wanted to be so part of that family. But like I think that like she's gonna have a rude wake up call, even if it's herself, because I do think she loves her son. I'm gonna say that. Like I truly do think she does love Gibbsy. I just think she's just like a selfish person, and that played a role. And like unfortunately, I feel like when you're a mom, you can't be selfish in just like a relationship setting. Like you have to like worry about your kid. I mean, I'm not a mom, so Stephanie would be better at that than me. But
yeah, I
like,
can't relate to her at all.
Like your kid should come first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and she so blindly defends Mark throughout everything that it's like so upsetting that I'm like, you're blindly defending someone who's not your blood.
You know how I
It
feel
drives
about
me
that.
insane.
Everyone knows how I feel about her, so I hate talking about her because I just don't like her.
I hope she gets
Yeah, me too.
something. I don't think it'll be what I want, but
Me either.
Okay, I'm gonna rephrase this one. Does anyone in the next few books? Oh, that's a bit dark.
Well, there is some funeral playlists.
Oh.
I'm just gonna sip my coffee.
Next question.
Next question.
yeah, I mean, we're not going back to the previous funerals we've had, so
Just pay close attention to songs.
Okay, what are you most excited for in Hizzy's book?
I don't know. Like I feel like I'm just excited to hold the book.
I'm just be like,
One into my hand. I truly don't know what I'm the most excited for. Like I think I'm just like so excited to be back in their like head. Like I want to be their perspective so badly.
I think I'm excited for like the yearning. I love yearning. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna hurt. But like that yearning, those like little moments, I think that they're probably gonna have. Like we know they're gonna have like a cute little library steamy thing. So like I think if they're not together, I'm gonna hold on to some of those, like Hugh being there for her.
I'm excited for the charm scene.
Yeah, the charms be cute.
Oh yeah.
How that's gonna play out.
Yeah, that's true. I like that. That was like my original thought. I was like, he has to get her charms. He has to get her charms.
Moment, and we were like, "Thank you, Chloe, for giving us the charms."
Yes.
But she knows what we want. Okay, so like, just you just gotta have faith and trust in Chloe, and she will deliver. But yes, I'm excited for all my Hizzy moments because they just what gets me through. All the other stuff, I'm very terrified for. But like,
I'm actually kind of excited for some of the pain though, because I love seeing like how messy things can be and then how they can be resolved. Like I love seeing like moments become like, wow, they handled that way better than I would have.
Yeah.
You're like, my book is now burning over there.
Yeah.
Burning down my house with it. Okay. Will there be a happily ever after? Come on, guys, it's Chloe Walsh.
I feel like in the end they are contemporary romances. I don't think she would do us dirty with
I
that.
think she'd do us dirty, but I do think she loves a good cliffhanger as well.
And I think if you look at how the other books have ended, like they kind of like get their happiness, and then it's like with Joey and Eva, like
I feel like they leave them open-ended.
Yeah, she likes a good
yeah, so you can kind of
to be continued.
Yeah. Like, you know, like at the end of Joey's books, like they are happy, but there's still, I think they're still going on. Like they're still living.
it's still
So, like,
life,
and like Joey has addiction problems. Like that doesn't go away ever. Literally ever.
and they're
So,
young
like,
parents.
yeah, so I'm sure they're gonna have like challenges and stuff, but like I feel like she leaves you in a place where you're satisfied and just like so hopeful for the future.
It's like it just like fade to black, and
Yeah.
it could.
It could expand if she wanted to, but
Feels
like
like it. She just opens and closes the blinds. We all know it's always going to get worse before it gets better, guys. So just go in it
Always.
at mind, and you'll be prepared for anything. What do you think about Taming 7, and do you think it'll be a similar vibe for H7 or H7?
no, I think it's gonna be different. I think that we saw so much of Gibbsy, the mask, in Taming Seven. I think we're gonna get in my opinion, I think we're gonna see more of who Gerard is. Like we're gonna see his actual character, which I'm so excited for. Like I can't wait to see who is Gibbs. Like who is he? Because we don't know. We haven't really seen him.
Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty. Like
no.
Obviously, Taming Seven was like fluffy because we were in that mask. He was like Happy Larry character. We no longer have that. He's going to be unraveling in the next one. So it's those vibes are going to reflect. So you really can't compare them.
No,
the two different books, even though they're the same couple
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna see a lot more with Claire too. Like I think she has like a lot of character growth that she's gonna go through. Like I've been saying, like I think she's gonna need. I think they're both gonna need some distance from each other. I think it's gonna be painful. I think their book's gonna be probably really, really painful, if I'm gonna be honest. Just because we know, like based off playlists, like Gibbs is gonna be bullied and stuff like that. But like, I think at some point we will get like the healing of Healing Seven. You know what I mean? Like it's just gonna. I think I'm probably gonna like Healing Seven a lot more than Taming Seven.
Agreed. Yeah.
And I guess Taming Seven was like the first traditionally published book that she put out. So like I feel like now Chloe's kind of found her groove and her voice. And I think she knows what she wants in her future books. Like I feel like when you go from indie to like traditional, like the story changes because you have editors, you have publisher, like you know what I mean? Like so much changes. Like I'm sure she didn't get as much as she wanted out in Taming Seven that she probably could have. So I think Healing Seven's she found her voice now that she's gonna be able to give us what she wants in that story.
How do we think the series will end? Like end the whole series?
Like everything?
Like colleges included. Like
I don't know what I can say.
I feel like she could just keep going, but there's got to be a point where she's like content with everyone's like ending, that she's like, okay, that's it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And that's obviously like we know we're getting college years, so like it'd be nice to know.
Yeah, and she has like the younger generation too. Like she could truly go on forever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because she can give us like.
Imagine if you did like all the
parent prequels. She can give us younger siblings, college years. She could give us, I don't know. I think there are so many open possibilities with like direction she could go.
I guess I think that she's probably gonna want to like end it like for a full circle moment. So I know she has plans to do like Adoring 13, which is like obviously Johnny Shannon because 13. So it would be cool for her to start it and end it with the same couple, in my opinion. We know there's been like playlists of that. So
yeah, there's even like snippets of it. There's like snippets of them like drunk in London. There's like snippets of like her wearing a ring. Like there's like, lots of Adoring 13 snippets out there. So I think we can probably all, I guess, agree that that'll be how it ends. It just depends where it ends in the time.
I don't know when that will be, but
like there are grandparents now. I don't know. These ones are kind of just like random bot questions. All-time favorite characters in the book and why?
My top 3 characters are obviously Lizzie, Joey, Hugh. Those are like my top 3. I love them. Lizzie, Joey, I feel like are just like mirrors of each other, so it'd be weird if I liked one and not the other. But I love their dynamic. I love how they handle themselves, honestly, which sounds weird, but I really do. Like they're not scared to like be who they want to be. And then Hugh, I relate to the most. He's like, I feel like Hugh Biggs is just Brianna in boy form.
I would say Joey and Liz for sure. Joey's always been one of my favorites. And I think Feely is going to be one of my favorites.
I can see that. I think it's gonna be really high on my list once
I get his up the list, hey. I can see it.
I think he's gonna be really high on my list, I'm gonna be honest.
I think so too. Really? I already like him. I think he's quiet, but you never know what you're gonna get with those quiet ones. Yeah.
Always the quiet ones. Yeah, I think he's gonna really skyrocket on my list.
I don't know. I find it hard to like rank. Like I know we rank by boys and girls, but when you rank all of them together, I find that
it's so hard.
So difficult.
What about you, Crystal?
Well, obviously my favorite's Huey Biggs, because I live and breathe Huey. That's just real life. Lizzie is my favorite girl, but I also have a soft spot for Shannon. I think Shannon just can't do no wrong.
Yeah, I get that.
I do love Shannon and Johnny. They are like.
It's so hard because I love them all, you know?
I know.
I feel like Shannon and
Johnny, like the original.
I always say it's a good time, and everyone's like, "That's not a good time." I'm like, "Well, you know what I mean." Like,
yeah, but it is a good time. Like they're cute. They're pure.
They're so cute. Like I love Joey and Aoife as well.
I love like Johnny and Shannon's just like interactions. Like they're so awkward like around each other. Like the hi Johnny, hi Shannon. Like it's so cute. Like it's just like I can almost like take on Shannon's feelings. Like when your face is like heating up and you're just like kind of nervous and like a little bit embarrassed. It's so cute. Like they're just so pure.
Yeah. I think like I've always loved Gibbsy too. Like because like his I guess manner. But then you always like
I love Gibbsy.
Like, when the pin to drop with Gibbs, you're like, and then it comes and you're kind of like, oh god, my poor baby.
Yeah, I feel like a better question for me, like instead of like saying who my top are, would be like more so like what do I like about each character, you know? Because I feel like I just like different aspects of everyone's character. Like Gibbs's loyalty is like top tier. Like he's the one of the most loyal characters I think in the entire series, and he's so perceptive, and I love that about him. But like I don't relate to him as much, so like he's not one of my tops, if that makes sense. But there's so much of him that I love, like if that makes sense. This is such a sidebar, but since we're talking about Johnny and Shannon, I just want to like put it out there. When Walshy brought Chloe a cup of tea during our chat, I think something was cured inside me. Like I truly do. Like I think I could go the rest of my life just happy when I saw that happen.
I was like, oh.
It was like real life like playing out in front of me. And I was like, this is Johnny.
I was like, that's so kind.
So cute, wasn't it?
So nice. He like put milk in it too. Like it was just like prepared for her the way she likes it, just ready.
How do you explain the feeling of this series to people who haven't read it?
Ooh, good question. Pain.
Pain.
Suffering. But so cute.
I tried to lure them into a false sense of security.
I'm like, just wait for it.
I'm like, you're gonna love it.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I only recommend the series to like very specific people because most of my friends don't like to read sad stuff. So I would never torture them with that because it is sad. But like I have like one friend in like my real life circle, I guess you could say, that's not online, who's read it because I forced her to. I don't care if she suffers, but I needed someone to talk to, but she loves them. And like, it's nice to have one person at least that I know in real life that like has read it, but most of my friends, they have not read it. It's kind of nice that they have it and they never will because I can just spoil everything to them and just like basically like talk their ear off and they're just like, how is this a romance book? And I'm like, just wait.
I feel like I often like explain it with a disclaimer.
Mm-hmm.
Like people know what they're heading in for. Like, but I have convinced multiple people to read it. I would say I've convinced at least 10 people to read it. So
like the way I explain it, the series too, kind of has changed too since I've reread it so many times. Like I feel like I used to just be like, oh, it's just a contemporary romance with like a lot of like the romance is really the subplot and like the story is really driven by the plot. But now I feel like I almost go into it saying like it's really more of a character analysis. Like it's really character driven. And now we're starting to get more plot driven with like Lizzie and Hugh's story. But like I feel like it's more character driven. Like I still think the romance is there, but I still think it's kind of like on the back burner. Like the characters are what like is driving the book. Like you want to read more, not necessarily for the romance, but you kind of want to see the growth of everyone.
Agreed. Yeah, it's more like it has evolved.
Yeah, it definitely has evolved.
It would have because Chloe has evolved over time. So
yeah, like I feel like Johnny Shannon's story really was like the most like romancy if you're comparing it to romance books, I guess you could say. I don't know if that makes sense because there's still a lot of plot, a lot of drama, but like it was more romancy.
Then we just have some random questions because we love a good random question. The question is, how did we meet? Well, we haven't actually met.
Well, we haven't met in person, but just from like posting on TikTok and commenting on each other's stuff, we kind of just
I just started commenting.
Yeah,
I don't even remember.
I don't remember how me and you started talking, Crystal.
Either.
I don't know if like one of us
talking and then we're like, let's do it live.
Yeah, like I don't know if it was like through comments or if we just DM'd each other. I don't remember how it happened.
I have no idea.
We just like were posting all separately and then we just started interacting with each other via comments, via messages. This is why I always say like it's kind of cool like to like start messaging and DMing and like reach out to me because like this is how we all met, you know? Like I don't know. I feel like that's just like kind of what happened. And then we started doing lives, and as we started doing that, we're like gaining more ideas. We're like, oh, we should start like a podcast. People like our lives. We should start a YouTube. We should just like people like our thoughts. Like why don't we collaborate a little bit more? And then Stephanie kind of joined in too, and we're like, Stephanie has some great ideas. Add her to the chat right now.
Yeah, and then I had someone to be like, why was Katie wearing a sports bra? I wake up and I'm like, but why? Is she athletic and we don't know?
No, literally. I think we were just all like also on like the same wavelength from the start. Like we all had like just the same like unhinged thoughts, and like our personalities just like kind of like just hit it off, you know?
Like there was like a no judgment circle. It was like we were all on the same level when it came to like the obsession and the dive and the theorizing that like you could say anything in the chat and like it would be very welcome to talk about.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like because
we have unhinged thoughts that don't make it into the world.
But we're always like, why don't we just like talk about it?
Yeah,
it's crazy because all we did was read these books. And here we are.
And hopefully one day we will be able to meet in the real world.
Real world, yeah.
Then it's like, wow, you're actually a real person.
Okay, so random book questions. What time of the day do you read the most? I feel like I read at night.
Yeah, I read at night a lot. I also, I'm not supposed to, but I do read at work a lot.
Yeah.
I try to read over my lunch, or like if I get up in the morning and my kids are still asleep, I'll try to like pull out my Kindle and I'm like quietly like trying to.
I always have my Kindle on me or like my Kindle app on my phone. So whenever I really have a free minute, like that's probably what I'm doing. Like sometimes I'll just like go to the bathroom and like open my Kindle app and be like, oh, I was peeing.
I agree. Are we Kindle or paperback girlies?
I go through moods, but I read mostly on my Kindle just because I feel like I have Kindle Unlimited. So I have access to so much more books. I also read really, really fast. I don't have enough money to buy as many books as I read.
That's good. I'm like
I love a physical book.
Yeah, I love a paperback trophy. Like I build a library. I tend to read on I have like 3 Kindles, like it's just set up across my house. So we don't have to move. So I like highlight on the Kindle, and then when I get my paperback, I'll go back in and tap the pages. Yeah.
And you can kind of just like toss your Kindle in your bag.
Yeah, it's so much. I feel like I read faster on a Kindle.
I agree. I think I read faster on a Kindle than I do.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, what's your current book count for 2025? Yours is like wild. Regis is like a speed reader.
Oh my goodness, lock me out.
Well, I just updated my goal, unfortunately.
I'm close to 400.
Well, I'm really disappointed in myself. I'm only at 141 for the year. And I was trying to get 225, which is 1 more than I read last year. But now I changed it earlier this week to 150 because there's no way I'm...
I just think since R10, like 4 months, I've been in a slump. Like I think I'm at 130.
I got it.
And like, it's been so hard. Like normally I'd read like 15 books in a month. And I've just...
Yeah, I've slowed down since like R10. Like I know I would be higher, to be honest. I'm at 397. I've changed my reading goal like 50 times because I keep just surpassing.
Wait, what's the most amount of books you've read per year?
Well, last year I read 550, 560. How many did I read last year? Hold on, 560. I read 560 last year, but I'll get over that this year.
I thought 224 was great.
It's not like a competition. I also I read like some books that like I will never be able to tell you what they're about.
Yeah, like most of them, or is it like, oh no, gone?
I would say I read like a lot of like cheesy romance books like on like Kindle Unlimited that like I probably will never actually remember. You know what I mean? But like if it's like a 4 or 5 star read, I probably will remember it. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna forget my 5-star reads.
Yeah. If
that makes sense. But like if I gave it like a 3 star, I'm sorry, I probably don't remember half of it. Yeah. Like there's just a lot of books that they all merge in my brain, especially romance books, like sports romance. Yeah, how many hockey romances have you I've read? I couldn't even tell you. Like sometimes I'm like, I want to read a hockey romance. I'm like, I think I've read them all. Like I don't know. Like I can't find.
I also went through like a mafia phase.
Mm-hmm.
Mafia phase.
Like a mafia romance. Yeah. Those all merge in my brain too.
They all just merge to me.
And they all have like Nikolai.
Yeah, exactly. They're all the same name. My friend was sent me like,
huh?
My friend was like, what book should I read? And sent me like a bunch of screenshots from like Goodreads. So I was like, oh, I haven't read any of those. And she's like, Brianna, like I literally got these off your Goodreads. And I was like, oh.
I can't remember.
She's like, great, you read
all this one 4 stars. And I'm like, really? I was like, what's it about? She's like trying to tell me what it's about. I was like, I have no recollection of reading that one.
Okay, so moving on from that, what are your favorite book tropes or genres?
I feel like at my core, I'm a romance reader, but I am such a mood reader. So like, I've been into like a big horror kick lately, which is so weird. I don't know why. Literally have no idea. But like the scariest ones. Like I don't want like scary books. I want like horror. Like I want like gruesome horror, which is like not like me at all. But I also do a lot of lit fic too. But like at my core, my most read genre is all like romance, and that includes romantasy.
Yeah, I'm more romance and romance.
I've been on a cowboy kick.
Oh, I love a cowboy kick.
I love a good cowboy.
I've been on a cowboy kick. I have like no experience with like horses or Western type stuff.
But you just wear the hat, you ride the cowboy, right? And
or like, or like going to a ranch. Like it all just like small town vibes really get me. It's always like a moody cowboy who's like so grumpy.
I feel like all of
city girl, sunshine.
Yeah, romance. Dark romance.
I don't know why I like sports romance because I don't like sports. Like I'm not a sports person at all. But like, give me like a sports romance, and I'm gonna eat that up.
Right. I was like that because we really play hockey here. So
yeah.
What is this like phenomenon about hockey romance? Like, what is this started? And I was like, well, can't get out now.
Yeah.
I know nothing about hockey, but have I read every interconnected team series? Yeah, give it to me.
Like when in doubt, you just go hockey. You know what I mean? Like when you're like,
100%. Always hockey.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Tips for starting a social media account.
Just start.
Just do it.
I have no tips because
I
literally just did it one day because I was like, I need to find people to talk to about releasing 10. No one in my real life gets it.
I feel like for me, like I was silent observer of book talk for a while. Like I was just like, I would see like book stuff and whatnot. And I was like, I feel like I'd be good at doing that, like reviewing books and stuff like that. And then I kind of started like with the trends, like the book talk trends. And like, I didn't like doing that. I'm gonna be honest. Like I don't like following the trends. Like I'd rather just like blab like to a camera. So I feel like if you have just like an idea of a thought like you want to do, just like run with it, because like that's what's gonna like set you off and be more unique. Because I'm gonna be honest, like my TikTok didn't do very well until I started posting my thoughts on R10. So, and I think like people actually liked hearing what I had to say, which is wild to me. But I would just say start. Like what's the worst that happens? Like someone sees your video, okay, just be like, cool.
The main thing for me, I would say, is just like know like what you're, I guess, why you're doing it. Like have an idea as to like who do you want to watch your stuff, because that's if you're making content for yourself because you're looking for people who are like you, then you make the content like and then you just stay consistent, and the right people will come to you. But
Yeah.
I think that's
I would say if you want to grow, especially on TikTok, you have to be consistent. That which is hard. I'm gonna be honest. Like people think like, oh, you're just posting a video on TikTok. Yeah, but like you need like to post like 3 times a day at least to actually start like seeing significant growth. That's a lot of work.
I'll be really good about it for like
Like a week.
and then I'll be like, ooh.
And then I'll be like in a creative slump and I'm like, I don't want to record anything. I want to delete my account. Like I'll just like go through phases. It might just be when I'm like in my luteal phase or something, but like I'll be like, I don't want anyone to look at my
It's funny because the next question is, how do you manage to make so much content with different time difference? Well, it's currently 10 p.m. for me, and it's currently
8 o'clock in the morning for me.
7 for me.
That is how.
No sleep.
Sometimes-
Delusion.
No sleep. That's how we do it.
I feel like we have like a good plan and system now in place because we kind of just know each other's time zones and we know like when to record. Like we know it's either gonna be early morning or later in the evening. Like we just kind of like have that guideline because like my afternoon crystals, it's the middle of the night for Crystal. So
Does what we know affect how we post content or the fan fiction?
I think no, but yes, because like I just want to be more mindful of what I'm posting. I don't want to accidentally spoil anything. So I think going forward, my content's going to remain the same. I'm just going to be more mindful of the things I know.
Yeah, I think like there's always going to be new snippets, there's always going to be new playlists and whatnot, so we'll still be posting about those, we'll still be theorizing about those, like we'll just be mindful like not to share anything that.
And to be honest, like we don't know everything. Like we know a lot, but we don't know everything. It's not like she read the book word to word for us, you know what I mean? Like there's still stuff that even that she told us that I'm like, I'm confused. Like I literally need to like work it out in my head because I'm like, she literally told me the scene, I still don't understand. You know what I mean?
Questions. Yeah, nothing is like, yes, that's exactly how it, like, no.
Exactly. I feel like I'm not gonna get that until like I read the story.
I feel like if anything, it gave me like way more questions. I'm like,
like,
but wait,
and like
I need another call.
And I feel like the fandom like is like a lot of people are really jealous that we like know so much information, but like honestly it's kind of nice that you don't, because it's like we only have each other to talk to about this. Like the only brains we have is us to like spiral now, and like we can't even collaborate fully with you guys, and that's hard. Like I loved hearing like all your like thoughts and stuff like that.
Yeah, and
so,
sometimes like a singular comment would click something and we'd be like, oh,
like you're a genius.
oh my
but like
gosh.
right, yes. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, we'll just be mindful moving forward. We're still working
Yeah.
on how the fan fiction will look. But yeah, I think we'll just be mindful, and at the end of the day, like Chloe supports what we're doing. We will run things by her if we decide to do anything and seek clarification. So we will just do it in a respectful way to make sure that we all have the best experience when we read that book. Would you ever go to Ireland?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Would love to go to Ireland. Like favorite series and authors or favorite books of all time besides Bot?
Besides Bot, I'm like a Sarah J Maas girl. I love all the Sarah J Maas books. Burn a Glass is like my favorite.
Right now I'm really into cowboys, so like Jessica Peterson is redoing her covers for her Lucky River Ranch series. So they're like these really beautiful deluxe covers that are coming out. So I've been rereading those as they come. And then The Prince of Sin by Carrie Maskell. I don't know how to say her last name. What were the 3? The Kingdom of the Wicked ones.
Oh yeah. I think I know.
Yeah, so she did Throne of the Fallen and
Yeah. I know exactly.
Yeah, so she has another one coming out for Sloth in February. So I'm very excited about that.
Nice.
Oh, I love Magnolia Parks.
I was gonna say
My brain blanks. Love Magnolia Parks. Love it. I will read anything Jessa Hastings writes though.
I like Rebecca Yarros, anything she writes, but obviously mainly the Empyrean series. I love Elsie Silver, anything Elsie I will eat, literally.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I just can't. And like anything like hockey romance or like Elle Kennedy's series.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've read it so many times, I could probably still.
They're so good though.
Pretty good, you know. I like interconnected series. Like I like
that.
multiple like point of views in the same world rather than the same character like 3
over and over. Yeah, I agree with that. I rather like new characters.
So I liked that. I used to not read standalones because I was like, I'm gonna need more. Like, and
I get that.
I was like, well, this isn't a series. This is terrible. And I also love Rena Kent. So anything Rena Kent, I will.
I read the entire Rena Kent universe in like 2 weeks. It's like 30 something books.
So many books. It's so good.
I read it in like 2 weeks. I literally was like, I think my brain is dark romance mush. Like someone should sedate me because no one should ask me a question right now. Because
Okay, but Vow of Deception, that trilogy, I fear I can never get over that one.
That one was so good.
So good. I feel like it's not
look at that shot.
Yeah.
Stop it.
I wasn't expecting any of that.
Yeah.
And it had everything I wanted too. It was like dark romance, mafia, danger, hidden identity, conflict.
Rena Kent readathon.
You know what trope I really like that I like for no reason, like literally no reason at all. Like I don't get it. The amnesia trope, like when someone's like lost their memories. Why is it so good?
Yeah.
Is that, yeah, I get that. Dark romance. I read a lot of reverse harem, that's for sure. You gotta keep it exciting.
Gotta keep it going.
I think that's it. That's a bit about us. That's a bit about what we know, what we can share. Obviously, we kind of said like once Chloe shares more, we'll share more. Like we want to be as like honest and transparent with you guys, so we will try our best. We will still be making content, and we hope that you guys like it, I guess. Yeah, so that's it from us. We will be doing these a bit more regularly. We have a few other creators that will be jumping on with us. So I guess stay tuned for that.
I feel like we have a lot of exciting things coming up.
Yeah, we just wanted to do this to kind of get all our thoughts out there from this week. It's been a wild week. We're still in shock. We still are processing everything that's happened, but we are super grateful and we appreciate all your support. So thank you for following us. If you're not, obviously our links are down the bottom, but thanks for watching.
Bye.